fitting the entire ball joint. Story of my life. Alright, so I wasn't able to get, the turbo wasn't draining properly, so I got some new stuff we'll go over. Taking this one off first. Got a 15/16 on there, able to remove it for the AN. Pretty stuck. Had to remove the dump pipe, wastegate pipe, and yeah, I'm taking it off. I'll show you when it's off. Okay, so this is what I had on the car, draining from the turbo. It wasn't draining properly, it would be smoking. I'm guessing this is the reason. It's just a straight 90 off the bottom, also because the turbo's clocked like shit because it's an eBay turbo, and I got it as straight as possible, but the only way I got it fit in there is the way that it's staying. So that was on there. It's like a NPT to a 10AN to a 10AN 90. I picked these up. This one's just a straight NPT 45 to a pipe, like a barb fitting, but it's like a kind of shitty barb fitting. And then I got this one, which is a 45 NPT to a 10AN with just a straight little barb on the end of it. I just put them together, they come apart. If we could focus. There we go. So yeah, it will come apart. This one is way shorter, we'll put it side by side. Way shorter, still 45. But I'm not sure which one I want to go with, because let's see if we could get the inside of this one. Let's see, I'm going to zoom in. See if we get the... I stopped recording. Okay. See how it's like... Can we get it like so it angles in the... Come on now. There's like you see that little swirl that's like catching the reflection there? It's like a stop, and then it goes into the down, which is fucking whack. Can't really see, can you see it from the, yeah, so from this side you can see that little dark thing. In there, that's the end of this stop, which is weird, and then like a manufacturing defect or just Chinese garbage. This one, take the MPs off. This one does have that still. Damn you. Oh, that's way better. This one has it still. This one's off of Amazon. Come on. But it's way less, like you can't really see it, but it's also dark too. So I don't know which one I want to go with. This one's definitely be better for flow, but it takes up way more space. I just wanted to show you the differences. There we go, come on. Yeah, okay, so I used, not this one, for one big reason, not like a smart one, but a reason, is that I can't twist this on without removing the whole intercooler piping, that's right there for the turbo. So yeah, I went with this one because it came out, you could take it apart into two. I screwed that on, clocked it right where I want it, far enough away from the exhaust, the turbo downpipe, and then it's gonna connect right over, where do you go? There, yeah, you see it. Bad news, I had to take the hose off because these barb fittings really work. So I had to cut it, lost some oil in the process, mostly was banging my hand up against this, and it sucks because now they're filled with fibers. That sucks. Probably not a bad thing I went with the two-piece 45-degree AN one, because it looks like it flows better. It doesn't have that stop in there. That's off to the side. This is the hose. It's a little bit shorter when I cut it at the top to take the top part off. So I need to make a new one, get it all a little bit longer. I use this fuel hose that I just had laying around. I have some extra over here as well. That's what I'm gonna make it out of. Instead of, where did I put it? Instead of this shit, because this came with the kit and it's garbage. You can't, when I had it on before, it would kink. Excuse me, it would kink, and it didn't look bad here, but it would be like half the entire, it would be an insane kink on the inside, and it would just fucking clog. So none of that. We're just gonna use the fuel hose and garbage. I'm gonna use the fuel hose, and you could see where it bends and whatnot, and you could move it around, no problem. So I'm gonna cut one up a little bit longer than this, get it mocked up, and then we should be good. Squirrel over there watching me work. All right. So I got, oh, come on. Damn, this camera with the focus. I got it all hooked up. Goes around there. You got like 2 inches space. All the way down to drain. No kinking. Nothing. What did I want? I'm gonna put this back on, and then we also have some issue. Not an issue. I just did it fucking jank. With these gauges not turning on, or they turn on but no lights or anything. But on the back, like this eBay whatever has a backlight that I like to have on, and this one just has a light. Otherwise it looks exactly like that. So I have them all ran to the power outlet, which you probably shouldn't do. There's some like fuses and whatnot you could hook up under there, but it's super easy, short wire, and go straight to there. Gonna do that, and I feel like I want to mention something else. I'll be back. Okay, so this is the mess behind here. I was trying to figure out what the fuck I did when I did this. Okay, so let's see what I got. I got all these there. We got the these are ran from the engine bay. This is the light. This is the power. I twisted it into the power for the boost light as well. Where like the positive, both, so the yellow and white wire off this positive for the lights are twisted together, and then the ground or negative is twisted in with this one as well. Oh no, they're separate. I don't know. They're separate, but they twist together up here, and I push it in the, this is off this guy right here, the cigarette lighter that I don't use, because I got a USB if I ever need to charge anything. This is the power coming off of this yellow one here, off the white wire that goes to the AEM. Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot going. It took me a couple minutes just to figure out what I did, because I was also looking at the big mess of wires I just shoved, mess of wires I just shoved back there as well for like the automatic stuff and whatnot. So yeah, this is the power. Let's see if I got the key in. We'll go this, so this turns on, that's fine. So this, they both work. They just don't have any lights, because the AM one's built in, so that one has lights. If we take this thing right here, and this little whatever this red wire is I spliced in, we touch that, the lights go on. So I'm probably just gonna shove that in there and then tape it up. Yeah. So that's how I wire. Let's turn this off. So we got that. So if you ever want to wire any of this stuff super short, you unplug it out the back of this. Is good, just plug straight into the back. You unplug that. The power wires to the right, or at least if you're looking at this configuration. Yellow is power, black is ground. And yeah, we got all the wires running into there, all the wires there, and then we're just gonna, and then it's great because it's switch power too. So let's see, I'm pretty zoomed in. So if we touch that there, it's not turning on until the key's on. Yep. So we're in business after that. This is how I did just a bunch of ducting tape, like the heavy duty metal aluminum one, all around the hole, so there's really no gap. Well, I just restarted this clip. But yeah, I hope it doesn't rain. We got the wheel off. It's raining right now. Great. Well, what I want to do is the only other thing that I really need to do besides get like an actual dyno tune. Yeah, you can see right there. The axle seal is leaking. I should have done this when I had the transmission, when I manual swapped it. Yeah, you can see it leaking right. Come on now. Focus, please. There we go. Weird. You can see that little drip about to happen there, but also you can see that what they were doing here. But there's like Honda Bond on the seal over here. Like they didn't know the. Oh yeah, look at that. What the fuck? So seal back there, leaking down, dripping. So I'm gonna change that, or attempt to. I'm gonna go through the whole process, but we're gonna start taking. Ooh, I laid like sideways here. We're gonna take this off, pull this out, pull the axle out. There's a seal back there. I'm gonna show you with pick, think, and we got a new one with a part number off eBay. Over here, off of eBay. This I marked them because this was like a weird. This is the actual part number for the passenger side from Honda. I believe that's the part number. This one I don't know, but that should be the driver's side. Yeah, that's it. Passenger driver. I just started getting into it at work, and that's a 17mm on there. You're gonna need that. This bottom one right there. That's a castle nut. There should be a cotter pin. You dig that out. 17 off. That's the. All my joints are shot. I gotta replace all these eventually anyway. You're gonna hit that with a little hammer or something. Little ding ding. It's gonna come out. You take this one off. That's also 17. There's a 17 long and a nut on the end. Wrench on the back. Dug off here. Out. That's this long one right here. That's where I'm at. I had a nut for that. It's gone. What the fuck? Axle nut on there. I'm gonna try and leave this on and just see if I can pull the axle out the back. If you can't, it's this thing. I have this in an impact, but I lost it, so I got this one. It's a 32mm. I'm gonna take that off. It should be like indented here. Yoink. You're gonna pull that out a little bit. You're gonna take the castle nut off when you put it back on. It should pretty much line up, but you're gonna dink this back on. That stops it from coming out with vibrations. Then you should be able to pull the axle out. I'll get back to you when it's there. Me from the future here. So I use this hammer and this breaker bar, as I'm gonna call it, but it's a ratchet. Not a ratchet. It's a wrench. Broke if I have the. Okay. I have the jack, yoink, on here. Let's go underneath. We have this disconnected already. That one right there. We broke the ball joint free, so it's ready to come out once I lower this. There we go. This is gonna be a bunch of clips because I keep hitting the end record button. here we go. So I have that on the, there's a castle nut screwed on under there. You'll see when I take this all down. Just so it's hanging off the edge. Got pressure on there pushing up because I didn't have a separator. I had this thing shoved right in here. Right on here on the edge of the ball joint. So it wasn't hitting any rubber even though they're shot, so it wouldn't even matter. And then I was hammering this thing down, bam, until this popped out. There we go, you can see it, there we go. It's right on the edge of the metal in between the ball joint and the, what is this? Control lower part of the wishbone suspension. Yeah. Hello. Where are we looking at? Here we go. Hand nut. You just take the nut off and you push up on it and it'll fall right out. It's out. It's out. Now you got to I only got this trim pry bar. You got to use something like that to break this end piece free. You're gonna go give you an idea because I don't think it's gonna work. But wow, gonna go right back there. Get a little pry. Yeah, it's not fucking budging. I'll be back. Okay, axle's out. That was a pain in the ass. Don't be afraid to get in there and crank on it a little bit. I got the video on in the background, great. Yeah, make sure you have something under there to catch it. Quite a bit's gonna come out. Mine's full, so I just got a rag under there. So that's the seal, right on the outside. Mine was fucked. Yeah, gonna get a pick. Gonna go gently around the edges, pull it out, and then I'll be back when I'm ready to put the new one on. Let's see if my fat head's in the way. Pull towards you. Just took the metal piece out of the seal. This one's fucking old and crusty. Motherfucker. Bent it. I don't know if you can see that. It's bent. So we're gonna go with, I don't know. Fuck. Gently. Ah, that worked. Yeah. It was a little chewed up on this side, but it looks pretty new. Where's that metal piece? I believe this goes around here. Yeah. We're gonna compare. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah. You're gonna compare them, make sure they're the same. Yeah, these are actually the same gasket too. Got everything on there, looking good. We're gonna clean up the area. See if it stops dripping too. This is the drain. Should just be whatever this is. It is. Let's see if I can even open it with all this shit around it. Oh yeah, not too bad. Camera's gone. Back. Yeah, we're good. My hands are so filthy, I just touched my camera too. Nice. What do we got? Let's go. Story of my life. Fucking fuck. Fuck. It's gonna be fun to clean up. Always those 30-minute projects that turn into fucking hours, man. Final inspection's gonna go right on there. Nice tight fit. I'm gonna hammer it on evenly. Get it started with our hands first. Get it on there good. Not too tight. It's aluminum. We still recording? Yeah, we're still recording. Gonna end it here and we'll be back. Guess I'll just use the end of this piece and then hammer it on there gently. Now you want it to sit flush, you don't want to hammer it all the way on there. You want to try and get the entire thing too. Okay, we're back. That outer ring that you're gonna, when you do this, there's gonna be like a tall ridge right there. Let's see if I can point to it. Right. Where are we going? Right here. That's, you don't want that flush, you want the inner ring flush with the outer ring. Focus, whatever. Well, you want this outside ring flush with the outside, and you want that all around. Then you're good. Everything goes back together. Boom. Yeah. Has anyone ever seen this before? Let's see. Come on now. Got it? Yeah. Tightening it. Look at the top. Just spinning the entire ball joint. So shot. I was hoping to at least drive the fucking thing, you know?